I need some juice. Come on, come on, come on. Red light, come on. Yes, finally a red light. Drip life! Looking for something to drip and drive? Well, check out this big Addy. We're going to break it down to see how it works. First, we're going to go over the base. Your build will be screwed down by Allen wrench screws, and the post holes are fairly large to eat a variety of creative builds. Just like many RDAs today, part of the airflow option is built into the base of the dripper. It also comes with double O-rings for a more secure fit with the cap. On the bottom side, you're going to notice that there is a copper positive pin and also the Sub Ohm Innovations logo. You'll also notice that there are 2 Phillips screws on each side. These are used to adjust the negative posts on the RDA. And yes, it does offer a very deep juice hole, as you can see. This is a 22mm cap, and we're going to go ahead and take it apart to see how it works. This here is the reservoir cap, and when screwed on to the actual RDA cap, it becomes a liquid container. This here is the stem, and this here is the spring, which creates the spring action on the dripper, and this is the actual RDA cap. So there's airflow option on the base of the cap, and as you can see there's 2 holes on each side and 1 for your single coilers. You're going to notice a hole on this side of the base. This is where the juice comes out of. And this is going to be your fill screw, which is an improvement from the version 1. It's where you can fill your juices now instead of from the top. So if you've ever taken your Big Addy apart, we're going to show you how to put it back together. First, you're going to go ahead and take the stem and push it through the hole. And then you're going to take the spring and put it through the stem. This is another way to fill it instead of the fill hole, and this is actually the recommended way. You can just pour it in from the top, and then after that, just take your RDA cap and just screw it on. Voila, there you go, we have another cap. We're going to go ahead and show you how to use the fill hole to fill up the reservoir. It does hold 5 milliliters worth of juices. Just go ahead and remove the screw first. Take your bottle. We do recommend a needle nose bottle or syringe, but if you have an eyedropper, that would be sufficient. Just go ahead and press the head against the fill hole and just go ahead and fill it up. Again, we do recommend it from the top because you can see how much liquid you're actually putting in. So once you're done filling it up, just screw it back on tight and you're ready to rock and roll. So if you ever vaped your Addy dry, we're going to go ahead and show you how this works. Just press this button and here comes the drops to save the vape. So now it's time to show you this in action. We're going to use a 24 gauge 6 wrap. Pretty decent vapor production, as you can see. So now we have the final test, which is cloud production and flavor. As you can see, it's not too bad. It's pretty good actually. So is the flavor. If you have any questions or comments, please go ahead and leave it below. Our link to our website is also below where you can pick up your Big Addy. Now we can drip and drive, V8!